Well, Maine is known around the country as a seafaring state, of course, and for decades, the Maine Maritime Museum in Bath has been telling the tale of Maine's relationship with the ocean. And this Friday, the story of the most famous ship wreckage in history is coming to town.
Here to tell us more about that and the museum itself is Marketing and Communications Manager Amanda Pleu. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So first of all, Amanda, tell us more about this big event this week and Dr. Robert Ballard.
Yeah, so Dr. Robert Ballard is coming to Maine Maritime Museum for a VIP cocktail reception and presentation. One of our board members had a connection with Bob, as she called him, and she was like, would you like to have Dr. Ballard come and do an event? And we were like, are you kidding? Absolutely. You know, it's not often that you get like a household name scientist to be able to come to your organization. So he's going to do a VIP cocktail reception with, you'll be able to have your photo taken with Dr. Ballard. You'll receive a signed copy of his autobiography, Into the Deep, and then he will do a presentation.
Yeah, it's been more than 110 years since the Titanic sank. Why do you think people seem so interested in this ship? I mean, movies about it, documentaries about it. They continue to dive down. We continue to look at pictures deep down in the ocean. What is the fascination with this ship, you think?
Well, I think it's both, you know, the movie helped for sure. But I think that the moment when the Titanic was discovered was also just like such a sensational moment in like pop culture history, that to experience the discovery of the Titanic like as it's breaking news was just kind of really monumental.
So for people at home that maybe haven't heard of Dr. Robert Ballard, tell us about his significance with the Titanic.
Yeah, so he is an oceanographer who is currently still doing ocean exploration. He discovered the wreckage of the Titanic, which is what he's most famous for, but some people actually don't know that he was actually on a secret mission.
Wow.
During his time to find the Titanic. That has recently been declassified. His real mission when he was out there was to find two submarines that were sunk during the Cold War. One of them, the USS Thresher, was actually built at the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard in Kittery, Maine. So there's a nice little Maine connection for you there. But yeah, I think like the Titanic is just sort of a singular story, and Dr. Ballard's connection to it, you know, he's done countless other cool scientific things. He's been researching and exploring and working for, you know, he's 80. He's been doing at this for a long time, but that's definitely something that he's most well known for.
Since it's declassified now, does he plan on talking? I mean, he's got to be planning on talking about this. That's going to be the number one thing people want to know about.
Yeah, so he's going to talk about, you know, the secret mission, which is not so secret anymore, of course. And then we will also get a live feed from his research vessel Nautilus, that's currently out there on a mission collecting data.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, we're gonna pipe in.
And tell us more about the museum. What can you tell us about what visitors usually can expect, what they learn? I'm sure there's so much to explore.
Yeah, so we at Maine Maritime Museum, we connect people to the past, present, and future of Maine's waterways. We have tons of interactive displays. We have blacksmith volunteers who will do demonstrations for you. We have a number of different walking tours, docent tours. Yeah, it's really, there's so much to see and do at Maine Maritime Museum. We truly try to have something for everyone to be interested in.
Talk about the relationship between the ocean in Maine and the people that live here, and that's why it makes this place so special.
Oh, that's a big question. You know, I think there's so much that makes Maine special and so much that makes our waterways special. I think, you know, the Gulf of Maine is sort of an ecological wonder. I think the beauty of our coastline is unparalleled. And then just the fact that we all get to come live in this beautiful place and experience it firsthand. And it's actually not just limited to the gorgeous rocky coastline, but all the way up, you know, Maine's rivers and lakes, and everyone is has a relationship to a body of water in their life. It's just something really special about living here.
It is. And are there any more exciting events or exhibits coming up this year for the museum?
Yeah, so we have two very cool, well, I think they're cool, two exhibits right now. We have Up to Camp, which explores the hunting and leisure camping tradition in Maine, the infrastructure that made that possible. And then we also have Lost and Found, Sounds of the Maine Coast by Diane Ballin. Diane Ballin is a sound artist and a storyteller, and she has recorded the sound of buoys and foghorns, and also we got her to record the sound of objects in our collection. So we have these like foghorns and bells that haven't sounded in like 100 years. And she recorded them, and you can come here. You know, one of them sounds like a little duck quacking, and it's like not at all what you would think a foghorn sounds like. And so those are our two current exhibits that will be up for the next couple of months or longer.
So not just your eyes, you need your ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
For people that want to go visit and want to know more maybe about this big event you're coming up with, of course, the Titanic, what's the website? And give us the address, too.
Maine Maritime Museum.org at 243 Washington Street in Bath, Maine.
Thank you so much.
Parking is free.
Oh, parking.
Hey, there you
Okay,
go.
that is
Boom.
a big bonus. Well, this is just, all of this sounds fascinating. So thank you for sharing. And yeah, I'm excited to see how the speaker goes.
Yeah, and the Titanic.
I
It's such a
know.
piece of history that everyone has an interest in, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
It's good. We're so thrilled about the turnout. We have people flying in from Ireland and from Indiana, and it's just really a special opportunity.
Big deal. All right. Well, thank you so much again.